Support for Palestinians varies significantly across different regions, reflecting diverse political and social landscapes. In the United States, public opinion and government policies often show divided perspectives on the Palestinian issue. Globally, many countries express strong solidarity with Palestinians, advocating for their rights on international platforms. India's stance, however, is particularly complex, shaped by its historical ties, strategic interests, and evolving diplomatic relationships. This intricate position highlights the challenges nations face in balancing domestic priorities with international expectations. India's support for Palestine has deep historical roots, particularly during the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru. As one of the founding members of the non-aligned movement, India consistently advocated for the rights of colonized and oppressed peoples, including the Palestinians. Nehru's government was vocal in supporting Palestinian self-determination and often called for peaceful resolution of the conflict. Throughout the mid-20th century, India maintained a policy of not recognizing Israel, reflecting its solidarity with the Palestinian cause and broader anti-colonial principles. Over the past few decades, India has made a significant strategic shift by strengthening its relationship with Israel. This partnership has been particularly notable in the areas of defense, technology, and intelligence cooperation. India has increasingly relied on Israeli expertise for advanced military equipment and cutting-edge surveillance systems. Collaborative efforts in intelligence sharing have also enhanced both nations' abilities to address security challenges. These closer ties reflect India's evolving foreign policy priorities and its pursuit of technological and security advancements. India's security concerns, especially those related to the Kashmir region, play a significant role in shaping public perception of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Many in India draw parallels between the challenges faced in Kashmir and Israel's experiences with security and territorial disputes. This comparison often leads to a sense of empathy with Israel's position, as both countries confront issues of militancy and cross-border tensions. As a result, public opinion in India may be influenced by national security priorities, with some viewing Israel's actions through the lens of their own domestic challenges. These perceptions are further reinforced by media narratives and political discourse that highlight similarities between the two situations. In Indian discourse, there is a notable tendency to draw parallels between groups like Hamas and local militant organizations. This comparison often influences public perception, framing the conflict in terms familiar to the Indian context. As a result, sympathy toward Israel can be shaped by experiences with domestic security challenges. Such analogies may simplify complex international dynamics, but they also reflect the ways in which local narratives intersect with global events. Understanding these perspectives is essential to grasping the nuances of public opinion in India regarding the Israel-Palestine conflict. Domestic politics and rising nationalism under Narendra Modi have played a significant role in shaping India's approach to international conflicts. The government's emphasis on national pride and self-reliance often influences both official policies and public sentiment. Political leaders may use strong rhetoric or symbolic gestures to align with popular opinion, reinforcing a sense of unity and national identity. As a result, public expressions of support or opposition are frequently amplified, reflecting the broader political climate and the priorities of the current administration. Religious politics in India add significant complexity to the country's stance on the Palestine issue. With a diverse population that includes large Hindu and Muslim communities, public expressions of support for Palestine can become entangled with domestic religious sensitivities. Political leaders often navigate these dynamics carefully, as overt support for Palestine may be interpreted through the lens of internal religious alignments. This environment influences how political narratives are shaped, with parties weighing both international relations and the sentiments of their constituents. As a result, India's official position often reflects a delicate balance between diplomatic interests and internal religious considerations. Indian mainstream media has often been observed framing the conflict with a noticeable emphasis on pro-Israel or security-focused perspectives. Coverage frequently highlights concerns about terrorism and national security, sometimes at the expense of broader humanitarian or geopolitical considerations. This approach can influence public perception, shaping narratives that prioritize stability and order. As a result, alternative viewpoints, including those centered on the experiences of affected civilians, may receive less attention in mainstream reporting. In the United States and Europe, media and activist ecosystems often provide greater visibility to Palestinian perspectives. News outlets, advocacy groups, and social media platforms in these regions tend to feature a wider range of voices, including those highlighting Palestinian experiences and viewpoints. This amplification allows for more robust public discourse and awareness of the complexities surrounding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. As a result, audiences in these regions are more likely to encounter diverse narratives and engage with differing interpretations of events. For many Indians, the Israel-Palestine conflict often feels distant, both emotionally and geographically. Unlike in Western countries, where public debates and community ties can foster a more direct engagement, the issue tends to occupy a more peripheral space in Indian consciousness. This sense of detachment is shaped by the lack of immediate cultural or historical connections, as well as the sheer physical distance from the region. As a result, reactions in India are frequently filtered through media coverage rather than personal experience or community involvement. Protest culture and diaspora activism manifest differently in India compared to Western countries. In India, public demonstrations often face stricter regulations and can be met with significant governmental scrutiny, which may limit their visibility and scale. Conversely, in Western nations, diaspora communities typically have greater freedom to organize rallies and express dissent, resulting in more prominent and visible support for various causes. These differences in protest environments shape how issues are represented and perceived both locally and internationally. As a result, the visibility of support can vary greatly depending on the country and its approach to civic engagement. Support for Palestinians does exist within India, though it often remains less visible in public discourse. This is largely due to dominant narratives shaped by the country's strategic, security, and political considerations. These factors tend to influence media coverage and public opinion, making expressions of solidarity with Palestinians less prominent. Despite this, various groups and individuals continue to voice their support, reflecting the diversity of perspectives present in Indian society. India's relatively subdued public support for Palestinians stems from a complex interplay of historical, political, and strategic factors. While India has traditionally expressed solidarity with the Palestinian cause, evolving diplomatic ties with Israel and shifting geopolitical priorities have influenced public sentiment. Domestic considerations, including concerns about communal harmony and national security, also play a significant role. Compared to Western nations, where public demonstrations and advocacy are more prominent, India's approach reflects a careful balancing act shaped by its unique context and interests. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let us know and share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and keeps you updated with our latest content.